What up, YouTube, and welcome back to another review here at Thomas Opent, where, as you may have guessed, I am doing an English review, and I'm doing this for a very good reason, because this is an Italian beer, and that makes sense. I got this beer from Saverio, who's been following the channel and the live streams for years now. I think he found me through a Rampant Lions channel. We once did some live streams together, and I think he found me that way. I'm not 100% sure, but all I know is that he wanted to send me some beers, and I got this awesome beer mail with four 12 not 12 ounces, 11.3 ounce bottles, and 33 centiliters, and one big 750 ml. And I couldn't wait to dive in. As you can see, we have here, it's from Alta Quota, Birra Alta Quota. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's the Leonessa. Now, the only thing that I have to make clear right now is that the bottle says 4% ABV, while, what's it called? Untapped says 5.4. Now, I'm assuming the label is correct. I could try and say some things here in Italian, but I can't. Because Leonessa la superba città d'arte in bandiera arancione, grinta e carattere per un abbinamento vincente. Leonessa e la sua birra. I have no idea what I just said. I probably butchered that. So it's 4% in ABV. It says Malta d'Orso, Malta di Frumento, Lupolo Lievieta. From what I gathered, this is with spelt, and it is with unmalted spelt. That's how I gathered it. So anyway, yeah, I love stuff like this. They were established in 2010, and they are sort of not a hype brewery, which I like. I like the everybody's always on the hype train, finding everything from other countries that are getting high scores on Untapped. But I love to try the actual real beer. Sorry, for those who are all about their sweet juice monsters and their pastry monsters and whatever. I like those, but this is what gets me excited. So let's just crack this open and see what it does. Can't wait to try this. Ooh, I'm gonna have to be careful because I feel. No, it's cool. I thought there might be a little bit of pressure. Probably some hashtag dirty glassware. See, that pours beautiful. That pours such a beautiful. I mean, will you look at that? That has the softest, classic, like a wheat ale haze to it. Golden straw almost, with a very, like, that is white as white can be in terms of a head. That looks almost like unfiltered Pilsner. Or like a very, just like a, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of a grisette in the way that it presents itself, which is amazing because grisette is such an underappreciated beer style. This already looks so inviting, so I can't wait to dive in. Saverio, thank you very much. Let's see what this has to offer, shall we? Oh yeah. Soft grains. Is that the last chip? No. Soft grains with soft bitterness in the back end. You get this sort of vibrant lemon drop, like lemon sweets. Like there's a soft sweetness in the nose, which reminds me of sort of like those lemon candies, but not the overtly sweet lemon candies, like the ones that have a little bit of sweetness, but as soon as you really bite into them, you get this explosion of lovely tart lemon. There's a distinct grassy, almost peppery note. Very malty, very grainy, as I would expect from a beer like this. Yeah, it really is giving me almost like Pilsner vibes. This is top fermented, but it is giving me those sort of like Pilsner, crushable, clean, fresh vibes. This is delightful. This is absolutely delightful. This reminds me of beer. This reminds me of beer. It actually has almost a soft sulfuric note like a lager does, in a good way, not like in the it's gone bad way. You can get rotten eggs, that's something else. This is like that. Maybe they used, I don't know, maybe they used, I don't know if that's possible, but can you do that? Can you use like a lager yeast, but with top fermenting temperature? I don't know. It just, it's giving me that sort of grisette freshness with the sort of blonde ale sweetness and that malty, grassy, grainy note, the lemon drop thing. It smells delightful. I'm gonna have to dive into this. Saverio, once again, thank you so much, my brother. Cheers. Mm. I'm not drinking this at the right time. I'm not drinking this at the right time. First of all, this is 100% 4% ABV, which I love. I love my low ABV jammers. I think I learned that term from Matt from Massive Beer Reviews. I think he was the first where I heard low ABV jammers, and that is exactly what this is. This is so epically crushable and delightful, and when it is like 30 degrees Celsius out there. I don't know what that is in weirdo temperatures, the Fahrenheit one, but in normal people temperatures, like 30 degrees, and it's warm out there, and you want a refreshing, crushable beverage, and you are craving a beer, but you don't want to go into those high ABV things, and you just need something refreshing. This is it. This is absolutely it. This is delightful, and I can understand that this is flies under the radar. For all of you who are watching, who basically only drink your juicy IPAs and your pastry stouts and your pastry sours, and everything needs to spend at least, it needs to be Stygian in color and spend at least 24 months in a barrel. If that's all you're drinking, then this is going to make you go like, what is this even? Is this even beer? And I can fucking guarantee you, this is beer. This is beer. This is delightful. You don't get the chances to try things like this from other countries. Like I said, if Italian beers come over, it's the hype breweries. I need to take a picture for Instagram, and I need to be careful because this is done within seconds. So on the palate, because I haven't even described it, it is basically the same. It has this soft mouthfeel. Um, it has that sort of refreshing, juicy lemon thing going on. The grassy, peppery notes from the nose are not so much there in on the taste, but it does have that again that sort of vibe between grisette and a blonde ale, like your generic Italian, like your generic uh, Belgian blonde ale, but without the yeasty esters that you get from the Belgian blondes, or maybe even some of those grisettes. It has its own unique character when it comes to that. It isn't so much yeast forward, as in you do get some of those yeasty notes, but it isn't that prevalent compared to, for example, a Belgian blonde ale. But it is a thing of its own. I'm just saying sort of what impact this gets to me. Like, I know for a fact that if people like, I just said Matt from Massive Beers, Keith from 93 Lumber, they are the kind of guys that would go absolutely fucking nuts for stuff like this. I know that they would go absolutely apeshit for something as crushable and low ABV, but still has a lot of flavor going on. Again, compared to the people who are used to the high impact flavors like the smack around the face 8-9% ABV triple IPAs or whatever, juicy IPAs and shit like that, what I was just said, then you're going to think that this does not have a lot of flavor. I hate myself for saying this because I'm going to come across as an absolute elitist snob right now, but if you understand a thing or two about beer, then you understand that this is very flavorful, very impactful in the style that it is. This is absolutely delightful, absolutely crushable, and absolutely perfect. I love it. I want more. Don't send me more, Sadeo, because it's going to cost you, but I'm going to try and see if there's a Dutch importer that can get this, because fuck me. Can you just imagine? Can you just imagine sitting in a nice, vibrant, green, colorful backyard, with lots of flowers, with 30 degrees, and you got like butterflies around you, and you can hear some gentle humming from bumblebees in the background, and you're sipping on this, sipping hell, you're crushing these. Yeah, I like this. This is nice. Thank you so much, Saverio, for sending me this. Can't wait to get stuck into the other beers you sent me. I'm going to end this review right now and take a picture before it's completely gone. But yeah, this is delightful. Once again, thank you very much. And this is nice. This is really nice. And that's it for this review. If you liked it, please like. If you really liked it, please hit that subscribe button. Leave some comments. What are your experience with Italian beers? I'm not talking about the ones you always see, the Birra Moretti, the Peroni, like Italian craft beer. What are your experiences with it? Let me know in some comments. Love to hear that. Saverio, what were your own personal thoughts on this particular beer? And I'll see. In the description box below, you'll find links to all of my social media, a link to the Dutch Beer Collective, a link to mysterybeer.nl. I'll see all you guys in another review soon. Cheers.